Good morning, y'all. I'm going to finish the series this morning on giants, Anunnaki, Nephilim, fallen angels, all that stuff, aliens. Going to go in the book of Daniel. Daniel chapter 2. Verse 40 through 41. And the fourth kingdom shall be strong as iron, for as much as iron breaketh in pieces, and subdueth all things. And iron that breaketh all these shall it break in pieces and bruise. The iron is like the opposite. Okay, and whereas thou sawest the feet and toes part of potter's clay and part of iron, the kingdom shall be divided, but there shall be in it of the strength of the iron. For as much thou sawest the iron mixed with mire clay. So what we see here is that iron is strong. Iron is strong. It's the opposite of the kingdom of clay. But there will be some mixture of the iron within the clay. But we see that iron is strong and clay is not so strong. Iron actually breaks the clay. But there'll be a mixture. So we're dealing with opposites here. And that's what the focus is going to be on. And you're going to see where I'm going with, as I keep going here. Let's go to Job chapter 4, verse 18 through 19. Job chapter 4, verse 18 through 19. Behold, he put no trust in his servants, and his Malachim he charged with folly. Those are those fallen angels, right? Malachim he charged with folly. What was folly? We already went over that. How much less on them that dwell in the houses of clay, whose foundation is in the dust, which is us, that's our foundation, which are crushed before the moth. Clay represents mankind. Terrestrial. The Malachim represents the celestial. You know what I'm saying? So there's opposites clashing, and there's going to be something. We've been going over seed of Satan and all this stuff. There's going to be something that's going to mix. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Do you know that the core of every planet has iron in it? The sun is like a magnet, so you have that iron. That's why they rotate around the sun. Every planet, the core of it is iron. It has iron in it. Now you wonder how you get that gravitational pull. That's where it comes from. In Revelations, you see the Malachim falling. They come out of the abyss, like iron, making iron. Strong, celestial, clay, humans. There's going to be some kind of mixture going on there. All right, let's go back to Daniel. Let's continue reading that Daniel part 2. Daniel 2. I think it was on 42, right? Yeah, Daniel 2, verse 42. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, so the kingdom shall be partly strong and partly broken. And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with mire clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men. But they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. Wow. You see that? See where I'm coming from with this? You've been told of Daniel's image a long time, like it could be Assyria, the revived Roman Empire and stuff like that. Nah, man, it's going to be much more cataclysmic than that, man. It's going to be, like I said, like in the days of Noah. What was going on? These angels were mixing with men. Or should I say women. And you're gonna have these same things coming about these these so-called gods, you know, and they're gonna come to this earth and say, "Hey, we are your gods. We created you," and people gonna eat that stuff up, man. All right, let's go to Daniel 7, verse 7. After this, I saw in the night visions, and behold, a fourth beast, dreadful and terrible, and strong exceedingly, and it had great iron teeth. It devoured and brake in pieces, and stamped the residue with the feet of it, and it was diverse from all the beasts that were before it, and it had 10 horns. And we had talking about a diverse beast. Once again, had iron teeth. There's something about this. It's going to be strong. Let's go to Ephesians 6, verse 12. Ephesians 6, verse 12. There you go, in these little books. So I always have my difficulty finding these little books. Alright. Wait a minute. Ephesians should be after Proverbs. I'm learning. No, that's Ecclesiastes. Ephesians is in the New Testament. That's right, after Galatians. I think about Ecclesiastes. Alright, so we go to Ephesians. X. I get to Corinthians. There we go. Alright, there we go. Ephesians. Sorry about that. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we wrestle not against flesh. Oh, of course, Ephesians 6, verse 12, man. I gotta wake up. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. All your high places in this world is run by some kind of spirit. It's an evil spirit, but it's run by a spirit. All right, let's go back to Daniel 2. Let's go back to Daniel. Verse 19. All right. Then was the secret revealed unto Daniel in a night vision. Then Daniel blessed the power of heaven. Daniel answered and said, Blessed be the name of the Most High forever and ever, for wisdom and might are his. Let's keep going all the way to 22. And he changeth the times and the season. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom unto the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. He revealeth the deep and secret things. He knoweth what is in the darkness, and the light dwelleth with him. All right. So, the Most High knows everything, you know. He knows everything. And the way that you get this knowledge and wisdom is to ask him, man. The Most High give it to you if you seek him. He'll seek it, man. If you want information and knowledge, you have no problem. If you really seek the Most High, you have no problem asking. You have the information highway of the internet today. You can get information that you want. If you seek the Most High, he'll find you, man. If you really want to. Now, the reason why I'm saying all this is because there are people behind the scenes. You got to know who the people are behind the scenes that's doing all this wickedness. And no doubt that it's Illuminati, it's Masons, because you know the people that founded this country, I live in the United States, are Masons. They weren't Christians. They were Masons. They were straight up Masons, man. Wicked people. George Washington, all of them. Thomas Jefferson, they were all Masons. They had their agenda. That's why you read on the back of your dollar bill, you know, those words in Latin mean something. You know, the Nouveau Orders or whatever. You know, that's New World Order. The other one is our objective is done. Our something is is a success or something. Some kind of enterprise, I forgot. But those Masons and on down through the line, through the lineage, you know, every president has some kind of lineage they can go through. You might think that Obama is this African black guy, but I can guarantee you that's why he never showed his birth certificate, that through his lineage, he came through somebody, that was wicked. Okay? You don't trust them because they try to keep the presidency within that lineage. All of them go through that skull and bones thing, and you know, it's a lineage thing, man. They're trying to create something. All right. So you ever wonder about, you know, Masons and their lodges, and you know what that square and compass mean, and that G inside of it is? Well, the compass, what does the compass do? It makes a circle, right? What does a square do? Yeah, it draws squares, right? So you ever heard of circling the square? Huh? Or squaring the circle? It's opposites, man. It's opposites. Everything they do, they try to do it. You ever see Baphomet? Towards the heaven, to the celestial. And Baphomet got his hands down toward the terrestrial. Heaven and earth. The G is in the middle of their signage. To mean geometry. Gaia, the mother earth. Can mean God. The G is also the 7th letter. They could have put any other letter, but they put G. Why G? Just read into that. All right, I'm going to stop on that. I think I have about 1 or 2 more to do. Well, I'm going to continue on this one. It's just going to be a long one. That square represents the earth. The compass represents the heavens. The compass is male. The square is earth. That's your opposites, man. That's why they have that. Everything is opposites. You ever seen their columns? They have like a J and a B on it. Well, that represents Jocan and Boaz. 23, 23, 23 chromosomes, 23 chromosomes, 46. Heavens is superior, earth is the inferior, and they're trying to bring them together. Bring these angels down to form with the terrestrial, and that's what it's all about. So it's a fusion. It's the fusion of opposites. It's what they're trying to accomplish. The fusion of opposites. There's no mystery to it. Let's go to 1 Timothy 3 verse 16. 1 Timothy 3 verse 16. 1 Timothy 3 verse 16. Okay. All right. Almost there. All right. 1 Timothy 3 verse 16. And without controversy, great is the mystery of godliness. The Most High was manifest in the flesh, justified in the spirit, seen of Malachim, preached unto the Gentiles, believed on in the world, received up into glory. So, there's no mystery in this, man. It's all about the terrestrial and the celestial. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. They're trying to mix everything. Great is the mystery of godliness, manifesting in the flesh. And that's what they're trying to do with this Antichrist when he comes back. De facto. There's one part of Revelation said, this is the man that caused the nations to tremble. It's a man. They're trying to blend these fallen Malachim in with these terrestrial beings that we are. That's their whole agenda. Ever seen like the triangle Pythagorean theorem, a squared plus b squared equals c squared? One side of the triangle, you got the other side of the triangle, and you're trying to find what the other side of the triangle equals. One side, one thing equals that demon that they're trying to create. It's all about opposites, man. Just look at it through history. Osiris plus Isis equals Horus, the god, right? If you look at the Sistine Chapel, man, look at that picture real close. And you look at it, you see that thing that they call God is pointing to Adam. And in this other arm, you got to look. What is this God grabbing onto? It's a woman. I did my research, man. Like, wow, this is a woman. That woman's name is Shekinah. Just like the Shekinah glory. That doesn't mean spirit, man. That's a female. Shekinah. Shekinah. These people are definitely wicked. They've had this hidden in plain sight for a long time. And the world has been deceived by it. And that is their agenda, is to keep you deceived and in ignorance. From here on out, man, you guys need to start just opening your eyes to things. Look at movies, man. Look at things in movies like checkerboard floors and pyramids and 666s, and they're all inside movies, man. The elitists of the world. You want to know why Star Wars was so successful? Because Satan gave them that power to do that, man. It's all kind of demonic stuff in there, from Anakin to Yoda. It's all kind of things in there, man. Their God they praise is a thing called Baphomet. Even Beyonce, when she sings, she has this Baphomet ring on her finger. All those are satanic, man. They're so successful in this world because the Most High said the world is given to the hand of the wicked. And if you want to be super successful, you're going to have to do something crazy and weird. Baphomet, son of the morning. That's what this whole transhumanism thing is about, man. It's about being hybrid, making you into a god, trying to build your own salvation. And people are going to take this and think that they're Superman or Superwoman. And those plagues, those boils are going to affect them. The Most High is going to make sure if you receive this mark, all this ignorance, that you're going to be dealt with. Whole concept of yin yang, you know, the Korean side, the yin, the yang, a little bit of light, a little bit of light in the darkness, a little bit of darkness in the light. It's that whole concept. It's the fusion of opposites, man. It's the fusion of opposites. I'm going to finish it on the book of Isaiah. And we're going to go to chapter 13. verse 19 through 22. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Yea. Good job, yet Most High. Destroy all this stuff. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. Satyrs. Now, what is a satyr? Let's look at that. Let's look that up. See, when you go along in the Bible, if you don't know something, you have Google. You just look it up. Please. Let's see what a satyr, S-A-T-Y-R-E-S. S-A-T-Y-R-E-S. And I'm going to go to Google Images and see what a satyr is. Yes. Whoa, you see that? What pops up? I see this picture with this goat head and a man, and he has lamb feet, hoof feet. Man, this stuff is real, dude. This stuff is real. This is half man, half beast. This is real, man. And satyrs shall dance there. You ever see these movies when satyrs are dancing around? They got flutes and stuff. Let's go to Isaiah 34, verse 14 through 16. They shall lift up their voice, they shall sing for the majesty of Yah. They shall cry aloud from the sea. Wherefore, glory. I'm sorry, we're in 34. I'm sorry about that. All right, 14 through 16. The wild beasts of the desert shall also meet with the wild beasts of the island. And the satyr, there we go again, shall cry to his fellow. The shriek owl also shall rest there and find herself a place of rest. There shall the great owl make her nest, and lay and hatch, and gather under her shadow. There shall the vultures also be gathered, every one with her mate. Seek ye out of the book of Yah, and read. No one of these shall fail, none shall want her mate. For my mouth it hath commanded, and his spirit it hath gathered them. People. People. Wild beasts, dragons, satyrs. Stuff is real, kid. Stuff is real. Stuff is real, bro. Their agenda, man, is to create a hybrid race. It's transhumanism, whether through DNA or whether through a seed, and take over the world with Satan and his army. So their thing is to make a hybrid race. And you will see what the Most High says about bestiality. It was more than just animals, man. It was about these beasts, these angel beasts. That's why when you see them on the columns of the Vatican and all these places, that stuff is real, dude. They just didn't put these things up there for nothing, man. They put these things there because it was real and it was written. And these things are coming back, man. Lion Witch in a Wardrobe, man. I always thought that was the weirdest movie, but now I see where he got the information from. It's a message in everything, man. It's a message in everything. Man, arm yourselves, man, because things are real, man. Things are really real. And now you see their agenda. Now you see where the fallen angels come from. Now you see where you get all these weird pictures and what they're trying to bring back, just like in the days of Noah. So it shall be when the Son of Man returns. Prep yourself, people. All right, this is your boy, y'all's chosen one. Shalom.